discussions and advice for all walks of life. With JayMariee and Blu, we've got topics just for you, bringing it all to light. We're vividly vocal. We're vividly vocal.
What is up? What is up, you guys?
Hey y'all.
What's up, you guys? And welcome back to Vividly
Vividly
Vocal
vocal.
with your host, JayMariee.
And Blue.
Yes, see, I got a new mic. Yes,
Mm-hmm. So did.
Oh my God, y'all. How y'all been? How was y'all day? Can we talk about how was your day, Blue?
Mine's been good. I slept the whole entire day. Because I worked yesterday, then I got up and started prepping for the podcast, and now it's almost 8 o'clock, and now I'm here. Just got out the tub. I'm all comfortable and stuff. And
Period.
yeah, that's it. What about you?
Um, I didn't do much today. We decided to go out and do some shopping. I got some new shoes. I got some new
Mm.
clothes, just about that. And then I came home and I was like, okay, let me get ready for the podcast because
Retail therapy. Retail therapy.
yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
had to do that. Ah, I miss y'all. It feels so good to be back, y'all. It feels so good to be back.
Mm-hmm. Feels
Um,
amazing.
yeah. I mean, I'm ready to get into the topic. Are you?
Okay, yeah, the topic for today is red flags. You see the red in the
Child.
background? Because the emails, we were a little bit
Hmm.
late reading them, but all the emails was giving red flags. And so JayMariee said maybe we should kick off the season with red flags because we got so many topics we didn't even know what to do. JayMariee, I counted how many topics we have. You know
How
how
many
many
we
we
got?
have? Guess.
60.
180.
Excuse me?
I'm not even kidding you. I'm not kidding.
What? That is
180.
insane.
That's like I did the math. That's like
Damn.
7 to 10 seasons worth of material.
Oh shit, we ain't gotta talk about nothing but the shit that we got on the list. That's a bet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come on, Vividly Vocal, stop playing. What?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, I'm fucking excited. Okay. Well, y'all see, we got the material ready for y'all. So
Mhm.
we up to what, 7 seasons of that? Mhm.
Basically.
Let's go. Let's go.
Basically.
Okay, well, let's start this thing off then. Okay, so as the topic of discussion, it's about red flags. So, my question to you, of course, Blue, is how many red flags do you feel is enough red flags for a woman to just walk away or just a person in general to walk away?
It depends on like how severe they are.
Right.
Like there's one could be some okay. Some could be he's a little he or she's a little messy. Like
Mhm.
they leave their trash everywhere. And then there's he got arrested for murder. Then
That's
there
a
could
black
be
flag.
that's a black flag, but it could I don't know how to describe it. How many?
Mhm.
Like could be like a three strikes you out type of thing, but it's like it
Right.
depends on how severe it is.
Right.
But let's get into well first, like what is a red flag for people who don't know what we're talking about? A red flag is
Mhm.
defined as a sign or warning of ending any impending danger, disaster, or doom. It's a
Right.
bad sign of what's to come. And that mainly refers to dating and romantic relationships, but it can also apply to your friends and family too. So basically, it's like an indicator for how the relationship is going to go.
Right.
Like this is probably something I'm going to have to deal with in the future.
Right.
So it's kind of like it varies on how bad it is. So I would say maybe like a three strikes you're out type of thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what I would say. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on how severe it is.
Yeah, I was about to say it just depends, honestly, how bad that red flag is because I feel like some red flags is kind of it ain't avoidable, but it's like okay, I could ignore it, I could push it to the side, and then they got those where it's just like okay, you know what, I can't ignore this red flag.
Mm-hmm.
This shit it's beyond red. It's like
Right.
bloody red. Like
Right.
no, like it's I guess yeah, you're right. It depends. Like from
Yeah.
mild red to like that bloody ass red to at this point
Right.
it's pitch black.
Right.
Pitch black is a scary sign. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
please. Oh my god. So what are different types of red flags for anybody that doesn't
Different
know?
different types of red flags. That it I think it just varies person to person on what you're looking for. Like with what might be a red flag to somebody, may not be a red flag for somebody else. But it's kind of like sometimes it do apply across the board. So the different types of red flags, like I think there's red flags and then there's a deal breaker. So like your deal
Right.
breaker is once you see this and you talking to somebody or they say or do or you see this, it's done. It's
Right.
over. So that's what I usually divide them by.
Mhm.
Well, everybody has their flaws and but some things are like, no, I cannot ignore this or I will not be able to put up with this in the future.
Right.
So it really depends. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, I feel like as far as like red flags, they have different types. For one, I feel like over controlling
Mhm.
behavior. I feel like that's a major red flag as far as being in a relationship. I mean, they have people that's over controlling in friendships. That's a red flag too. But as
Mhm.
far as like being in a relationship, I feel like that's the main one because a lot of men they feel like they're instead of leading, they're like directing, and it's like
Mhm.
it doesn't feel it doesn't feel like love. It feel like it's more forced and it
Right.
feels controlling. So when say for instance, it's like y'all out in public and he wants you to do this and it's just like instead of leading you that way and saying it more in a calmer voice, he's
Mhm.
rough and aggressive and he wants to grab you. And at this point it's like, okay, this is really controlling at
Right.
this point. Like it's a lot. Let's
Okay.
calm down. Let's learn to
Okay.
talk to each other, and then
Mhm.
you can lead me there, but don't force me to go there. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I kind of misunderstood. Okay, by types you meant like what different red flags are there? Like
Yeah. I'm sorry. I should have
specifically
been more specific.
which
I'm
one?
sorry.
I keep a whole personal list. First of all, I keep a mental list, but I had to write them down for y'all.
Right.
But I keep a whole mental list of what red flags are to me.
Hmm.
So let me see. Let me just pick a random one before we really get into it.
Okay.
Um Isolating you from your friends and family.
Can we talk about
If he
that?
don't want you to hang out with, he or she doesn't want you to hang out with your friends or family, there's okay, please spend time with me. We're a couple. Spend time with me. But then there's you're not allowed to see them. You're not allowed to
Right.
talk to them.
Hmm.
They're main thing somebody will try to pull is, oh, they're influencing you in the wrong direction.
Mm.
Like, oh, you're becoming a bad person by hanging out with them because they're bad people and they're bad and you don't need to be with them. You need to be good by staying with me.
Right.
That's a big one I've seen.
Oh, golly. I mean, I've seen it in 4K. That one, like,
Hmm.
I had a friend. I had a friend, and her significant other basically felt as though I was the person to kind of lead her into the wrong direction as far as them being together,
Hmm.
and which caused her to stop talking to me at one point. And it kind of upset me because it was like I was so attached to the child and stuff like that. It's like, okay,
Mm,
well, you know, what the fuck? And you now snatching the kid out of my life and you and me supposed to be cool, but
right.
you letting this man dictate what's going on with y'all and that ain't even his baby on the cool. So it's just like, you know, I didn't like that. I didn't
So
like that
two
at all.
bonds, two bonds end up being broken by her being
Yeah.
manipulated.
I lost the bond with the baby and I lost the whole bond with her.
Mm, it's a damn shame. That's really
And
sad.
And it's like, I then all of a sudden you want to come back and rekindle something with me and then try to get me back close to the baby. Like, no, I don't want, no. I feel like it's weird. And at one point you made me godmother. So it's like, now I'm looking
Right.
at you funny because I'm supposed to be that baby's godmother, but you allowed that man to entwine between me and your friendship. But
Hmm.
now, I guess what you and a nigga on bad terms. Oh, Jalen, you want to be da da da? No, don't even drop that baby off at my doorstep. You better go
I
find
hate that.
somebody else.
I hate when, there's, oh, I made a mistake. I want to right my wrongs and this and that. And then there's, now that this man has left me, I need a community now. So I need to go back to the people who
That's
tried to help
crazy.
me during the process.
That's
And I didn't
crazy.
listen to them, but now I see that they're right. So now I'm trying
Mhm.
to act like nothing ever happened. I hate that. I hate
Oh,
that. Like,
that's
if you're
that's
going to do
so
that,
annoying.
be fully honest. Be like, look, I'm completely done with this person. It's never going to happen again. I will never allow myself in that position again.
Mhm.
And I acknowledge what I did. I acknowledge what I did and everything I did to you. So if you will accept me back in your arms, that would be nice. But if not,
Right.
I understand.
Right. Exactly. And it doesn't, it's like, it once you take the kid out of that person's life from that, because of that person being controlling, it's like it's hard to get that like relationship back with not only them but with that child, with that
Hmm.
person. So it's like at the end of the day, I have to cut off ties not only with you, but it's crazy because I gotta cut off ties with the baby as well, and
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. But another one I feel as far as like another part of like red flags is lack of trust.
Hmm.
I feel like in any healthy relationship, the major sign of an unstable relationship with a partner is they distrust you. Um
Hmm.
I actually had this situation before when I was with, my significant other at the time. He didn't trust me. At one point I trusted him with everything, but it just seems like he didn't trust me. So when the tables got turned, I was the bad guy.
Hmm.
And it was like, well, you didn't trust me, but now that I see you doing your dirt and I don't trust you, why did I become the fucking bad guy all of a sudden?
Hmm.
I feel like with that, it was the relationship was unhealthy. It
Hmm.
was. And that was a huge red flag from not only his end but from my end, because if you can't trust your significant other, then what are y'all together for?
Together for. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, you had something to add, I'm sorry.
No, it's just a lot of hypocrisy. Like, I can do my dirt, but you can't,
Right.
type of thing. And also, when you're talking to somebody, you're just getting to know somebody, like, you know, they don't owe you nothing. Unless
Right.
y'all already agree we are together, we are exclusive. Like, they don't owe you nothing to tell you about their whereabouts or what they doing and this and that. But it's like, I was talking to somebody who always thought I was out on a date. This was in the past.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm at home. Or I go to movies by myself. I go to movies by myself all the time. I'm at the movie seeing this movie by myself. Or I would go out and pick up some food from some of my favorite restaurants. I'm like, I'm just getting my food.
Right.
And like I would post it, to Snapchat, like, oh, look at the food I just got, and they would trip out. They would drive themselves insane thinking that I'm on a date.
That's
And it's
crazy.
like, when you could have just asked, like, are you on a date right now? No, but I mean, I don't have to tell you that, to be
Right.
honest.
Like, I don't know, that's weird. Like, are you on a date?
It's
Are you
weird.
on a date
It's
now?
very
Like,
controlling. It's weird.
damn. What if I was? How are you gonna feel about that? Like, god damn, the hell.
Hmm.
So do you have any other red flags that you have in mind?
I have a whole list,
Oh,
but
let's dig into it.
um, but I gotta say, for you people, you men and women who are dating, you need to have a mental list of what you're gonna put up with or what you're not gonna put up with. Your red flags. So, like, your red
Mhm.
flags and your deal breakers. Your deal breaker is the one thing that you see and it's off. It don't matter how you feel.
Mhm.
You don't matter how much you like them or how much you think in your head you think the relationship gonna go. It's
Mhm.
like, if it's a deal, if it's not something shallow, you know what I'm talking about, like one of the big ass monumental things, that like you're like, hell no.
Right.
You got to think about it, have that in your mind. But people make mistakes, but you need to see
Mhm.
if it's like a harmless mistake or a character trait or if it's like intentional.
Right.
And you know you only hurt yourself by ignoring your own feelings about how you feel about something.
Talk about it.
So that's what I want to say. But my list of personal red flags, it was
Uh-oh.
like 35 of them.
Come on. I'm ready.
Number one, if the approach is crazy. You ever had a man come up to you, JayMariee, and you be like, they say something, but like, "Hey, little mama, you got a big fat ass," and you be like,
That makes me so uncomfortable.
they be like, "Hey, little mama, what that asshole do?
Wait.
How many golf balls you can fit in that thing?" And you just
Hold on.
like,
Golf balls,
golf balls.
please.
The approach is just crazy. Like some dudes do not know how to approach a woman that
Right.
they are interested in. It's like a simple hello. How are you? What's your name? I thought you were very beautiful. I saw you from across the store and I just had to come up and speak to you. But then some of them are like,
Nasty.
it's like, ugh,
Be
like,
real
get away
nasty.
from me, like, please. And it's like, it's not a red flag because it's not going nowhere further than that interaction,
Right.
because I won't be responding to you. So it's like, it's crazy.
I hate the
Like,
approach. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
mm, well, I mean, some people would used to greet me by my skin color, like, "Hey, caramel." Hey,
What the
hey,
fuck?
yes, caramel. That's what mainly people used to be like, "Why would you call me by my skin color? Like, please."
What the fuck?
That's weird to me, but go ahead.
No, I be the ones that be like, I know you. Me? You know me? That's the one I hate so much.
I hate
Be
that
like, hey,
too.
I know you. Okay. Where you know me from? I don't know. Well,
And it's
bitch, you don't.
this, oh my God, somebody, the same dude. It's, you know who you are if you watch this. It's the same dude. I don't know if he doesn't remember that I remember him from talking to me like this, but he would say, "Hey, classmate." Classmate. I'd be like,
The
"What?"
fuck?
The very first time I was like, "What school you went to?" "This school." I was like, "I didn't go to that school. I went to the opposite." "Well, I remember you from the events from that school." I was like, "I never went to that school for any events, proms, or football games or nothing." And like, he would forget, and he would come back. "Hey, classmate."
I'm sorry.
The
That's
second time I
funny.
didn't remember him because I was like, "Classmate." I was like, because I think I had a classmate from middle school with the same name, but it wasn't him. I was like, "Oh shit, this must be such and such." He got older, but it's not. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. I was like, "This is that same nigga that tried to greet me like this the first time." I was like, once again, never went to that school. Third time, he must have forgot me again. "Hey, classmate." And I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
I didn't even say nothing. That pissed me. I'm like, please, just say hello, beautiful. How are you doing?
That's
Please.
y'all act like that shit is so fucking hard.
So
Especially the ones
hard.
that be like, hey bitch, you fine. Excuse you? If
Bitch.
I ever hear a motherfucker tell me that, I swear to God, I will lose my motherfucking mind. You're insane.
Some
Because
girls
bitch,
like being
what?
talked to. Some girls like being called bitch
I'd rather
on the
be a
first approach.
bitch.
TCH.
Because that's what you're
Okay.
gonna call me when I'm trimming anyway.
Red flag number 2, being unable to plan a date or just wanting to Netflix and chill.
Oh, talk about it.
Me personally, I'm off the market. I'm a taken woman, but you niggas need to tighten up when it comes to taking out a lady.
Right.
Some people act like it's the hardest thing in the world to say, "Okay, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? My name is John. I would love to take you out sometime. What's your name? My name is Sarah. Okay, Sarah, I would love to take you out. When are you available? I'm free this Friday night. Okay, Friday night. What type of food do you like to eat? I love Italian. Okay, maybe I can take you to this Italian spot down the street at 7 o'clock. Yes, that's lovely, John. I would love that. Okay, I'll see you then. Simple,
Right.
right? Simple as that. Some of them be like, uh, I don't know what to do. So yeah, we should link. We need to link sometime.
Oh my God, please.
Uh I don't know. I might be free tomorrow. Uh, you know, I don't really know what to do. There's really nothing to do. So I mean, you could just come over to my house and we could just watch a movie or something. I don't know. Maybe I got some 3-year-old lays in my pantry. So I mean, maybe we could eat on that. You know, I got half a bottle of Henny, that I share with my homeboy. So you can have a little bit. So I mean, and yeah, I might pick my drawers up off the floor for that. So I mean, maybe I clean up, maybe not. So what you think you gonna link? Now what
You
what option sounds more appealing to you, JayMariee?
neither.
Neither?
Wait, the first option, yes.
Oh,
With the
the first
yes, I
story,
thought you were talking
Johnny
about what he
Sarah.
was saying. I'm
No.
like, neither.
No.
Neither. Literally, like I'm single, so it's just like as far as like being in the dating pool, like you really gotta look out for red flags in advance. And especially like Blue said, the approach is like top tier. You
Mm-hmm.
have to have that approach before anything. And a lot of these women out here, their approaches are great. Like they okay with the approaches that they get. Like they want a nigga to call them a bitch and slap them around and be like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, bitch, let me see how that ass shake. First of all, sir, I'm not doing all of that
Right.
on the first, approach. Maybe later on, yeah, but no, that's why it's just like, I be terrified to like
Mm-hmm.
go out with just anybody. And I
Right.
just want to say, just to add to that, McDonald's is not a first date.
It is not a date. I repeat, McDonald's is not a date.
This is not a fucking
McDonald's
grill.
is not. The Purge thanks you for your participation, and God bless you all.
Thank you for shopping at Target and have a safe trip home. Like what the fuck? McDonald's is not a first date, y'all. Please. I don't know.
If you're a teenager and you trying to take, if you
Right.
don't have that much money and you trying to take a girl out, show you like her, that's different. But if
Yes.
you are an adult,
Grown ass men. Or if you a grown ass man and you talking about, oh, well, let's meet up at McDonald's. Bitch, I do not want to talk to you over chicken nuggets and a frappe.
fryer going in the background, pew pew, pew pew. There was McDonald's.
Please.
Order 73. Order 73.
I
That's all
got a
you're
hot
gonna
and
hear in the
spicy and a
background.
fry ready. Hot and spicy and a fry ready.
That's all you hear in the background.
We can't have a grown ass conversation when I'm hearing fries and nuggets being ready. Like,
Little kid at the register, Mom, I want a toy. I want it now. I'm gonna whoop your ass, Billy, when you get home.
customer in the back, I want extra sauce. How much is the sauce? I'm saying, no, I just feel like any fast food restaurant is not a first date. I mean, I'm down for anything, but as far as McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Raising Cane's, I might can slide Chick-fil-A because I like their fries and stuff because they holy. But other than that,
Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr. Now, if he take you to Carl's Jr., he hates you. Who the fuck goes to Carl's Jr., period?
no, if he take you to Arby's, it's a wrap.
Oh, man.
Your pussy
Hates
is
your guts.
whack. Pussy is tainted.
Man.
Pussy has no walls. Okay.
He's
Oh
trying
my
to give me
god.
your roast beef sandwich, okay? That's it.
Ew, my god, that sounds so nasty. Pull porky. Come on, fucking soundboard, finally.
Some of it works, but not all of it.
Oh my god.
But oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I also don't believe in these little $5 dates y'all be going on for the ice cream and the coffee and going on a walk. I don't believe in that.
I'm about to say, what
Because
the fuck
number
is
one,
$5?
ice cream or coffee. I don't believe in that. Y'all like to meet up and go out for coffee. I don't Number one, I don't drink coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. Number two, why the fuck would I get dressed up and dolled up to go sit down with you and sit at Starbucks and drink some coffee?
I've never
Why
had
would I do
nobody
that?
ask me that.
People be trying. They be trying. Like when I was out and about, like people be like, "Oh, like like swiping through the internet. Oh, let's go for coffee. Go for coffee." I'm like, "No. No,
I
absolutely
feel
not."
like I feel like that would be like like a best friend date or
Yeah,
something
that's like a
like.
friend thing. Like you go to Starbucks with your homegirl, you go get ice cream with your homegirl.
Yeah.
Or like after we've been established for some time, if my boyfriend asks me, let's go get some ice cream, babe. That's fine because we're already established, and
Right.
that's just a treat for us to go get. Like after dinner, we can go get ice cream, yes. If we are talking, hey, let's go get some ice cream. If you would like dessert, that's fine. But it's a different thing if your first meeting of somebody is coffee or ice cream and a walk. Now that is only so the dude asking you out can have more money to spend on other bitches. So
That's
why
insane.
spend maybe $50, 50 to $100 for a nice dinner when I can
Mhm.
have 10 to 20 coffee dates with 10 to 20 girls?
Man.
It's the speed, like it's a speed dating thing. Oh, sit down, have a cup of coffee, bye. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, bye. Sit down, coffee, bye. And it's like, nigga, you ain't jittery after that? How's your
Right.
blood sugar? It don't make sense to me. It doesn't. It requires, for me, it is not the money spent because a lot of people get that mixed up. It's the effort you're willing to put into it.
Right.
If I'm it's like, hey, my boyfriend said, hey, I would love to take you out for a nice dinner. That is effort. That is showing interest, like of what they think
Mhm.
you deserve or
Right.
how they want to impress you.
Right.
That's my thing about it.
I've
I
never
went
heard of a $5 date. I'm sorry. This is my
Well, they
first
don't
time
call
hearing
it
it.
that. They don't call it that. They don't
Oh,
call it that.
well,
But that's what.
how you put it, I've never
Hmm.
been asked on shit like that. I mean, I feel like later on in a relationship, yes, but it
Hmm.
seemed like every time well, they used to do this. Let me rephrase that.
Hmm.
When people wanted to get to know me, it was more of the can we Netflix and chill, or you want to come
Hmm.
over and
Yeah,
we could
that
watch a
too.
movie. I got some pizza, or I could order, and I'm like, no. Like, okay, maybe in my teen years, hell yeah, I would have pulled shit.
Yeah,
I pulled up. But now
right.
as a grown 29-year-old woman, I'm not doing that shit.
And it's like, man, what makes you think a woman is going to come to you, just come, dry ass come to your house? Unless there's some that do that. But
Yeah.
like, why do you think a woman, a perfect stranger, wants to come to your home, not knowing who you are, what the dangers are, what this is and what that is? Like, bitch, I might not even walk out of there. So why are you asking me to come over there?
It's the cougar bitches that do it.
Man, I ain't never. Cougar bitches, email us, please, and confirm. I've never heard of that.
If you are a cougar bitch, please email us to let us know.
I'm not familiar with your game. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, please. That's crazy.
Speaking of being unable to plan dates, it's like if it can't get past the planning stage,
Mm-hmm.
that's a problem. Like I was talking to this one guy who was like, "We should go out to dinner at this nice restaurant." I'm like, "Okay, when?" He said, he told me, he said, "Well, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sundays are my day to rest from work." Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jay Marie. I might have an elementary understanding of the days of the week, or is that not all the days of the week?
I could have sworn that was.
That's what I thought.
Unless I'm a little slow. I mean, I got a pre-K, memory, but my understanding is
But
in pre-K, but
I was just like, so when are you free? Oh, anytime. But you just talk. I'm like, okay, well, he wanted to do it on a weeknight. Once it finally got past that part after some confusion,
mm-hmm.
and he said, well, maybe we could do it Wednesday night after I get off work. Now, mind you, he works 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. He works an hour in the opposite direction of where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the math. I'm like, okay, so you get off at 5 p.m. You're going to need an hour to drive home if there's no traffic, during
Right.
5 o'clock traffic, which is unlikely, which might turn into an hour and a half, 2 hours. So
Right.
let's call it 2 hours. You need 2 hours to get home. You need an hour to get ready. You need this and you need to do that. You need to make your way to our location. And after all that math, I was like, that's like a 10 o'clock dinner. I'm like, is that place even open after 10 o'clock? I'm like, you know what? It's just too much. It was just too much for me. I'm like,
Right.
it's a little bit too much. Our schedules are not aligning and will not
Mm-hmm.
align. So I think we should just go our separate ways. This is not working.
Right.
He's like, oh, well, you just don't want to try. Exactly. I don't want to try. I don't know you. I don't want to try and I don't want to put up with that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So I was just like, no, 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 no. Don't be afraid to say no, y'all. If there's something not working for you, if no timeline is working for you, then just say no. You're not losing shit.
Right. Now let me tell y'all. Shout out to motherfucking Blue because I remember I was like in this situation. Well, it's not a situation, but I was getting to know this man, this grown man, and instead of us going out on dates, and I kind of told him like one thing about Blue, she just really installed in me because let me tell you, friends can install things in friends, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
she really installed to me of, knowing your boundaries, putting,
Mm-hmm.
like setting things like this is what you're going to allow, this is what you want, da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of me going to anybody's house and chill, I want to go on a date for the first time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
take me out. Let's get to know each other in public. This nigga wanted me to always come to his house. He was like, I'll cook for you. And I said, no, I'm not coming
No.
over. Yes. You know who I'm talking about?
I might. I might.
Oh my
With the
God.
device.
Yeah. That picture. That's him.
Man, please.
He wanted me to come over to his house and he would insinuate it. Now, let me tell you how he would insinuate it though. Say we're having a conversation and we're getting to know each other over text, and he'll be like, oh, okay. Oh, by the way, I'll be home this weekend. I will leave my motherfucking key underneath the mat and you could come over while I'm at work. And when I get home, we can chill when I get to your house. Nigga, what? He even shared his location with me. Y'all, I don't know this man. I literally have his location on. I've never cut mine the fuck on for
That's a
him.
red flag.
Like literally, I know where the fuck this man is right fucking now. He don't know where I am, but I have his exact location right the fuck now. He never turned it off. And we don't talk. I don't hold conversations with this man, like literally. But you shared your location with me. Like what?
I can't.
Make it make sense.
I can't. That's another one. What JayMariee said about her boundaries, holding her boundaries. That's like the next on my list. Like not respecting your boundaries or your time. Do not
Mm,
be afraid to say, I'm not comfortable with XYZ. Or
right.
I'd rather not do ABC. And if he have an uproar about it, leave him alone. Leave it alone.
Talk about it.
Because only do what you're comfortable with and don't ever feel pressured into doing nothing or anything if it's not what you want at the end of the day.
Right. Let me tell y'all, the dating scene is it's a in the words of Blue, it's a bloodbath in this
It's
motherfucker. Like
bloodbath. It's
you gotta
bloodbath.
be prepared. You gotta set the boundaries. You gotta watch the red flags. It's a bloodbath. Like
Mm-hmm.
the car salesman, it's a bloodbath. Like
Bloodbath.
fuck.
Man.
Oh
Another
my
one.
god.
I'm gonna put these two in a one. So
Okay.
disrespect and never being able to apologize.
Talk about it.
If a dude is never able to admit I was wrong, I did this or I disrespected you in this way, I'm sorry. Or it could be over simple things like, oh no, I'm really sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry I was late, maybe about 5 minutes, I'm sorry, or I said this or I misspoke, I'm sorry. That
Right.
says a lot about a person. But there are people who cannot ever apologize because their ego is so big that they can't be real for a moment and be like, I was wrong. You're unable to
Right.
reflect on yourself.
Right. Right. So when you say disrespectful,
Hmm.
for the people that probably don't understand that, what do
Hmm.
you mean by that? Because people feel, I guess they don't, from what I see, when they see the disrespectful flag, they don't think it's disrespectful. So in your own words, what would you define that?
They don't see it as disrespectful. There's a difference between, because we actually talked about this topic on Dive Deep, and somebody brought up the point, oh, what if I scuffed your shoe on accident? I accidentally stepped on your shoe. That's an accident. Disrespect is when I said something about maybe your character
Mm.
or I insulted you in some way. That's an accident that can be fixed with simple. Oh, my bad. Sorry, didn't mean to
Right.
do that. And then there's some like, oh, okay. I'm gonna tell the story again from this. Y'all haven't heard this one, but so I was on the dating scene. This one guy wanted to talk to me. He had my Snapchat, and you know how on Snapchat, you can, before a person accepts your request, you can view their story and you can
Mm.
comment on it, but they won't see it. So I had posted a selfie earlier that day. He had added me as a friend, but I didn't accept it yet because I was doing something. Either I was at work or I was busy. And he commented on it saying, "You're beautiful." I didn't see it yet. Keep in mind, I posted something else or something like that, something that affects either another selfie or something else. I don't know. And he said something like, "Are you on? Are you just out to promote your only fans, like only, but hoe in front of it?" And I, at that point, I'd accepted his friend request after that, and I was like, "Excuse me." Excuse me? He's like, "Oh, my bad. I forgot I sent that message, but how you doing, beautiful?" And I said, "No, no, 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 no. Let's walk that back. Let's walk that back. What did you just say to me?" He said, there are a lot of girls out there that want to promote their OnlyFans instead of getting to know somebody. And I thought you were one of those people, but now I see that you're not." And I was like, "I posted one selfie and you thought I was promoting the OnlyFans." Keep in mind you, I don't have OnlyFans. You can look for it. I don't have one.
I'm
Number
hollering,
two,
please.
it was a simple selfie, no caption required. And maybe a meme or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But then after that, I'm just like, he's still trying to talk to me and carry on the conversation as normal without giving me an apology.
Right.
And I was like, we're not just gonna walk over what you said to me because you essentially called me a hoe in your own words. And he's like, "No, no, no, wasn't like that, wasn't like that." I was like, "Well, why haven't you apologized to me?" He was like,
Right.
"Well, it's because I just saw this and that." I was like, "Well, why haven't you apologized? Why haven't you?" I just kept saying, "Why haven't you apologized?" And
Right.
then he was like, "Okay, well, I'm so sorry, Ariana." Da, da, da. And I was like, "Unfriend, blocked, whatever." I was like,
M-
"Okay,
Motherfuckers
this is
are
not gonna work."
weird.
He kept saying, "Oh, I'm just trying to take you out. I'm just trying to take you out and feed the fuck out of you. I'm trying to take you out and feed the fuck out of you." Like he kept saying that exact line of phrase. I'm like, "Unfriend, block, move on with my life."
Feed the fuck out of
People
you.
are weird. He kept saying that. "I'm trying to take you out to dinner and feed the fuck out of you and make you laugh your ass off." He said something like that. That whole line is whatever. But I
That's
was like,
so
"No,
weird.
I'm not doing that. I'm not putting up with this. Mm-mm. Unfriend, block, whatever."
That's so
But
weird.
that's disrespect. That is disrespect. In case y'all need an exact definition of what it is.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, my next one: does not eat pussy. That's self-explanatory.
I'm sorry, please.
I'm so for real. I'm so for real.
I
Cause
know. I just had to laugh because it was just like,
because how can you, as a grown man in the year of our Lord 2023, go up to a woman and tell her you do not eat coochie? Well, I guess that woman don't suck peen. I
can we
guess y'all
talk
just gonna
about
be
it?
staring. Y'all just gonna be staring at each other in the bedroom. Because if you can't get the engine going, the car not going nowhere. So I mean, what we gonna do? We just gonna. You finish? Yeah, I finished. Did you? No, not really.
I feel like
And just leave it at
men
that.
that don't eat pussy, y'all are not men. Y'all are boys.
You're not. You don't care about a woman's pleasure.
Exactly. Real niggas eat cat.
They do.
They
Real
eat cat.
men see sex as an experience, not something to conquer,
Okay.
not something to add to your belt.
Come on. Real niggas eat pussy, okay? So if you could eat the pussy, you could come my
Mm-hmm.
way. Like, come on.
Period.
But
Period.
if you ain't eating the coochie, I just feel like so like Blue said, I ain't sucking no dick.
Exactly.
You can't eat the cat. I'm not sucking your shrimp. Even, right? I mean, look, we even,
And you're
you
not
know?
going in me dry. So I mean, that's just a domino effect. You're not going in me dry. So I mean,
Right.
we're just gonna stare at each other and have a lovely evening.
Smiling at each other, like, hey, how you doing? How's your day?
Yep.
Over there,
Okay.
mad as fuck. Yep. Oh well. Have fun,
Okay.
toodles. Oh my god.
Ladies, if your man, if you have a boyfriend that does not do it, there are plenty of munches out there. Ones who do it for the fun of it and don't want nothing in return.
Right.
They don't give a fuck as long as they eat your cooch and make you bust. That's
There
it.
you go.
They won't even ask for nothing in return.
If
There are
you do that,
plenty out there.
slide into my stuff, you know
Call
why.
409.
Area code 832, and I will definitely answer. Please hit me up.
Okay. The next one. They put in no effort into things. They have no imagination when it comes to things.
Hmm.
So sometimes, like, it's not about money. A lot of times, like a lot of niggas be like, "Oh, well, I don't have that much money to do this and that." It's not about money. It's like the effort you put into the relationship, and nice little things you can do for her. Like, hey, babe, you had a long day at work. Let me run you a bubble bath. You
Right.
know, hey, babe, I noticed your trash was overflowing. Let me take it out for you.
I love
Hey,
that.
babe. Exactly. Hey, babe. So, mm, 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 mm. I'm picking up dinner on the way home. Don't even worry about cooking. I got it tonight.
I love
It's
that.
shit like that that goes a long way. It shows that
Exactly.
you care about her and you are there for the relationship. It's not
Right.
about how much money you spend sometimes. Like, it's the thought that do count sometimes.
Right. I like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
And also, oh, babe, you ain't even got to cook. Let me get up in there and cook for us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, ooh,
I got the
or
groceries
babe,
and everything.
right. Or babe, look, I know that you had a long day. Let me rub your feet.
I love having my feet rubbed.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Like, must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to say that.
Your day shall come.
It's coming. Like,
It is
y'all.
coming.
I just gotta say this, y'all, and we're gonna go into the topic. Being single, it's okay, but I be wanting to when I be talking to my sisters and my best friend, they be like my man. I want to be like my man.
I don't talk about him a lot. He's around, but I don't speak about him. I don't ramble about him.
She don't, but
But hmm but
I
your
want to
day
be
shall
like
come,
it.
and when that day comes, we will all know it from the rooftops, from
Oh, I'm screaming it. Okay, I'll be
the
like my
rooftops to the
man.
valleys to the seas. Everybody's gonna know it. Another one of mine is inconsistency.
Talk about it.
Inconsistency. If you go longer without talking to me for like a day or two, and unless you made it known, hey, I'm gonna be busy or I'm gonna be out of town. Hey, I got this going on and that going on. Some really important going on. You made that known already. Or some
Hmm.
pressing matters to tend to. We are not romantic. We are pen pals at that point.
Right,
You are delivering to me by carrier pigeon if it takes you 3 days to a week to respond to me about what's going on and this and that.
right, exactly. Okay,
There's also, do you know what negging is? Negging.
I have an understanding of a pre-K person, so I
Okay.
mean, no.
So, negging is flirting by putting you down. Oh, you big headed ass
Ooh,
bitch. Oh, yo pussy stank bitch. Oh, bitch, you dirty bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, I'm just joking, though, babe. Da, 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 da. I'm just getting at you. I'm just getting at you. There's poking fun at your partner, and then there's being like, oh, you're a stupid bitch. But I'm still trying to flirt with you though. They do that. These men that have no game, no confidence, no such and such. They do that to try to put you down, to make your self esteem feel low, and to make you want to go for them.
what the fuck? I've never heard
It's
of
weird.
that.
It's weird.
Maybe I have, and maybe hold on. Let me. No, I've never. Well, maybe I've experienced it,
hmm
and I didn't know that was the definition of that because I have been told, "Oh, with your big head ass." Okay, I know I got a big ass head.
Yeah.
So maybe. Oh, that's
Like, oh, your eyes are too far apart. Oh, you've gained a few pounds.
no. I slapped the shit out. I'm sorry.
Oh, this
It
dress
almost
don't
went
look
off.
right on you. It's not for you. You don't need to wear this dress. It don't look right on you.
And your dick small, but here we are.
And those are the facts.
But I love you though,
But you can't change that.
right?
But like, I hate when guys are like, "Oh, she got to handle my roast." That's a red flag number one. Because like they would be like, I would see it everywhere. Like, "Oh, you got to be to date me. You got to handle my roast."
That's
Like,
weird.
that's weird. That's weird as hell.
I feel like with you being in a
Very
relationship
strange.
with somebody, what are you roasting them for? I mean, yeah,
Exactly.
we could crack a few jokes, but once it get personal, oh, the best believe. Look, you want to hit below the belt. I'm dragging all of this all the way down to hell.
Swear to
You
God.
gonna meet the devil. You and me and the devil gonna be dancing in a circle, holding hands, singing "La La Lucy." Like, don't fucking play. You want to take it up?
Swing around
Let's
the
go meet the devil. Come
rosy.
on, a pocket full of fucking posies. Like, yeah, let's go. Come on.
I'm
Like the
not talking
fuck?
about peace side.
Come on, bars. Stop fucking playing.
But um my next one, constantly talking about his ex, his baby mama, other women in a negative way. Like,
That's
all
a
my
black
exes
flag.
are crazy. Yep.
That's a
All my
black
exes
flag.
are crazy. They were all
Mm-mm.
the problem. It wasn't me. But if they still talking and talking and talking, they're sharing your past experience with your partner. And then there's every day. Oh, my ex, my ex, my baby mama, my baby mama, my baby mama, blah, 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 blah. Did this to me, did that to me, and da, 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 da. There's a difference between that and that.
Right.
The second one means they still on your mind. They live in your head rent free.
Had a
And
condo
you
in the
cannot
bitch.
stop talking about them. So I learned, like, some things I was taught. Like, just because a man talk about a woman negatively, don't mean that he is not attracted to her. That means he wants her and cannot have her for whatever reason.
Really?
Hmm.
I've never heard that term
Most of the
before.
time,
Okay. Granted.
if she's in his head rent free, like
Hmm.
day and night, like, damn nigga, why won't you stop talking about her? That's why.
Have you ever have you ever dated someone and they hit you, like, say for example, you say or do something and they be like, I've never had nobody talk to me like that. My ex used to da 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 da. Da." You be like,
Hmm. Yeah,
okay, but it's nice to know this information, but I'm
yeah,
not your ex.
I did, kind of. Yeah, I was dating a guy. His ex used to beat him, allegedly used to beat him really bad.
Ooh, goddamn.
And he was like, I've never had anybody talk to me nicely like this. I've never had, because I was out one night. I was on another date. I was out one night,
Ooh,
and I said, he wanted to call me when I got home. I was like, well, I'm out late tonight, but I'll, just hit me up in the morning and we can talk in the morning. And I was like, well, don't wait up for me because I know it's going to get late, and, just go to bed. And, yeah, we'll talk in the morning. He was like, I've never had anyone tell me not to, to not to wait up for them. Like, this is what I need, somebody to tell me that, to consider my needs, and to consider that, I have things going on too. This, it really means a lot for me, for you to tell that to me. And I'm like, okay, okay,
mm,
all
that's
right.
okay. What?
Okay. I was like, okay.
Awkward. I was like, thank you, question mark,
He's
explanation
like, I've
point,
never had
like,
anyone be so considerate of me. I'm like, damn, all I said was, don't wait up for me. You know, go to bed.
right.
And that
Can I
was it.
add to your
Mm-hmm.
not to your red flag list, but can I just add a red flag?
Right.
My red flag is, I just had to add this one real quick. Is someone trying to make you into someone they want.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So I had an experience. I want to talk about it. So as y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see, but I have tattoos, and at the time I had piercings.
I know where this is going.
I had piercings, and I was entertaining a guy at the time, and basically he wanted me to get all of my tattoos lasered, removed, and he wanted me to take all my piercings off, and he wanted me to, what he said, like re-virginize myself. And I
What
don't know
does
how the
that
fuck
mean?
to, I don't know. That's how he said it. Like, he want me to re-virginize myself and become this pure woman. So when it's time for him to to start fucking me, I am a born again virgin.
Man, I wish I had waited a minute to hold on the soundboard. Oh my god.
First of all, I just want to talk about this. Hold on, let me fix my mic. What the fuck are you talking about? Re-virginize myself. How the fuck do you do that? Bitch, I don't have my virginity. So how the fuck do I learn? How do you get it back? The fuck are you talking about?
He
And
knows something we don't.
I know something you
You
know.
know.
And then for me to take off my tattoos, first of all, I didn't get these tattoos because I was bored. I got these tattoos because it represents things that kind of, that's been in my life and then things I like. So why would I laser them to satisfy you? I'm not doing it. Just because you
Mm,
want me to laser them don't mean shit. At the end of the day, you're going to accept me for who I am, or you just need to leave me the
right.
fuck alone.
I just never understood that. Why do people pursue you knowing you're the exact opposite of what they really want? Like, why don't
Exactly.
you go get a person that is like who you want? You know? Like, I
Exactly.
don't know if it's a challenge to them or if it's what it is, but like, there are guys like there, oh, I want a girl who with tattoos and plays video games. Well, I mean, just because you play video games, I play video games, but tattoos, plays video games, lifts 200 pounds. I'm like, sounds like you want a boyfriend, nigga.
Sounds like you want a
Mm,
motherfucking
I'm
what is that
like,
sumo wrestler on the cool? Like
exactly.
what?
It's like, please go find one of them ladies, them lovely ladies. I'm sure exist, but it's like, go get you somebody who's interested in those things instead of trying to convert
Right.
people into your whatever lifestyle you want.
Like, oh, I want you to don't get me wrong. I love God, God love me, and I praise the Lord at my house. I do.
Hmm.
I watch Sarah Jakes, aka TD Jakes' daughter, and I listen to the word. It's a couple things I do. But if it's not in my heart to physically go to church right now,
Hmm.
don't force me. Period.
And exactly.
I mean, I know that might be a hard subject for anybody to talk about, but I mean, let's talk about it. Like, I love God, but do not force me in the relationship to go to church.
Hmm. All right.
I praise God at home. I do. I listen to my gospel music. I listen to the word. I scream. I be shouting. Like, I really be doing it up in here. And then, I praise God every day. But then I go back on with my life. Period. But you're not about to
Period.
sit here and force me to go to church.
Right. Yeah, I've
Because at
dated.
the end of the day, the church is the building.
Hmm.
I could have sworn you with you praising at your house, your body is the temple. Am I right?
Right. You're
Okay.
right.
I had to make sure. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I've dated guys who were super religious, and I'd be like, the first thing I say is, I am not religious. Now, I'm not an atheist, but I am not religious. I don't identify with any religion. That's up front. Like, immediately, I'm like, I mean, I'm open to learning about whatever sect of Christianity or whatever you go to, but it's like, I mean, I'm not at this moment in time because I'm always open to new ideologies. I don't limit myself to things. Like, if I say I'm not religious right now, could potentially become religious tomorrow, but I'm not religious right now. I identify as spiritual in this moment in time, but I'm
Same.
not religious. I don't read the Bible. I don't know that much about Christianity and this and that. I was raised Baptist, but I'm this moment in time I do not identify as religious.
Same.
And they'll be like, okay, I don't care. Da, 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 da. But then trying to bring me to church, these church events, these church bonfires and this and that. I'm like, no, I'm not going because I told you from the beginning, I
Mm-hmm.
am not religious.
Talk about
And
it.
then suddenly it becomes a big problem. Like, I mean, no, but yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna run through these. So, rushing the relationship.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You do not know this person you've been talking to for 2, 3 months. Yes, you can become boyfriend girlfriend, but do not talk about getting married,
In a
moving
week.
in together in a week, moving in together, having a baby. I wanna have your last name, no
No
matter
matter
how
how
long
long it
it takes.
takes.
It's you don't know this person. So if
Child.
this person is like, come on, come on, let's get married. Come on, let's get a house together. Come on, let's do this, let's do that, let's do that. I'm sure it's worked out for some of y'all, but you do not, 9 times out of 10, y'all do not know these people.
Talk
And
about it.
then once y'all 6 months in, you starting to see the real them. And now you're like, oh shit. Like, this isn't what I signed up for. This wasn't the pretty picture that was presented to me.
Right.
And now you're going to have to reap the consequences of what's been happening over the past 6 months.
Right. You want to go get married in a week. You want to have a baby
Don't
the
do
next
that.
week. You want to do this and do that. Damn. Damn,
Recipe
Daniel.
for a disaster. You
Bet it
find
sucks to
out
be
your
you.
baby, you find out that the baby daddy is the secret identity of Jeffrey Dahmer. And now you're like, why did I have a baby with him? Why? But
Or you find out that your baby daddy has the IQ of a squirrel. Damn, now look at you.
damn.
Damn. I bet
Oh
it
my
sucks to
God.
be you.
Damn. Next one, asking huge questions early on in the relationship. There is
Mm.
getting to know somebody and having a natural evolution of them learning things about you. What's your favorite color? Oh, what elementary school you went to? Oh, what was your favorite thing to do with your family as a kid? Oh, what did what traditions are in your family? And then there's, how's your relationship with your father? Did your mother used to slap you upside your head?
Excuse me? What the fuck? That's what y'all be asking in the what?
Mm,
That's what niggas be asking?
child, you be
What the
surprised.
fuck?
Asking deeply personal questions about what has happened to you in regards to maybe trauma or your family up or trauma or things of that nature. Like, I don't know you, sir, I just met you three
Right.
days ago. That is something you earn. As let them earn that information about you as time goes on, and y'all are together for a period of time. You're like, okay, we're getting closer. It's appropriate for us to have deep conversations. Just because y'all have a deep conversation, because like y'all love using that term, deep conversations, it don't mean shit, because some people are just collecting information about you to use when you are at your lowest and they want to manipulate you. Some people only use that to get back at you. Let's say y'all get in an argument. Oh, bitch, that's why your daddy left you. Stuff like that. Be
Now,
careful.
holding deep conversation, like I would prefer something like, okay, um, let's talk about conspiracy theories. Let's talk about how you think about
Y'all love talking
aliens.
about aliens. So, I mean, go ahead and do that. That's all y'all talk about,
Damn, I
aliens
like
and
talking about
conspiracy theories.
well, damn, I'm one of them.
I mean, no,
Goddamn.
that's the only two things they talk about.
That or how you gonna survive in the world apocalypse. Let's talk about that.
Okay, that's an interesting one. That's interesting.
When the world end, what you gonna do? Well, how you surviving?
That's
Let's talk
interesting.
about it. Or what you think about the government? What you think about Biden? Let's talk about let's have a conversation like that. That's some deep ass conversations, not what color your underwear is, what you look like in the thong, what size is your bra.
Can I get 5 attachments?
Let me see how I look from the back.
That's as deep as y'all. He trying to get deep, all right, man. With his little two pumps, man. Please. Okay, and then there's doesn't show up or do something he said he was gonna do. A man is
Mm,
as good as his word. If he said he is going to do this or do that, or help you with this and that on this day, unless something crazy come up, then that is his indicator of how he feel about you.
Right.
Let's say, oh, babe, I'll help you do this, or I'll
Hmm.
take you out to this event on this day. And if he don't say shit about it, or if he don't, make an effort to be there on that day, then that shows you all you need to know.
Right. I'm sorry. I mean, if he say example, y'all plan a date and you get there early, right?
Hmm.
He'd be like, "Oh, I'm on the way." 30 minutes later, "Oh, I'm coming. I had a family emergency." 2 hours later. At this point, after that, I would have
Cut it.
been up and fucking left. That's noted
Right.
right there. Noted.
Okay.
No more dates.
Okay. Mentions cuddling before the first date. That means he wants to fuck. Gives zero compliments. There are some niggas who do not want to compliment no bitch at all because they don't want you to feel yourself too much.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Y'all are
Doesn't
insane.
pay for the first date. I don't split bills. I don't believe in that on the first date. I don't split
Nah.
bills.
Now
I've
see,
never heard of that.
I ain't never even had either. I always paid for all of my dates, unfortunately. And I'm the woman. Out of all of my dates, um, the nigga would just sit there and look cute while I pay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you had the bad bitch in front of you.
right. Oh, so I'm doing the business. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
And when y'all get her back home, he better toot that ass up for you
Toot that thing up, then
and
nigga make
spread
it
it.
roll.
And you better get your best, biggest strap on and make sure everything's equal and even.
Put your baddest bitch in the litter.
Bring your baddest bitch out. Bring your baddest bitch.
But
Okay.
yeah, I ain't never had that treatment. I've never had a man pay for me on a date. I've never split the bill. None of that. I'm always the one paying. So I don't know what to call that, but um, I guess we'll call that a dark green flag. I don't know, but
Change
yeah.
shall come. That's what we're gonna call that one.
Okay.
Day of or last minute plans. It's different if y'all are already established and together. But if I just met you and you want my time immediately, that's a red flag for me.
Mm,
No real dates. That's going back to Netflix and chill. Calls women females, but refers to men as men. Female describes non human creatures like animals or plants.
mm-hmm,
It can be dehumanizing. And usually, whenever a guy says females, it's followed by misogynistic statements.
mm-hmm,
Rushing the relationship or future faking. Future faking is when a guy you barely know, you've barely been together for that long. Oh, when we get married, we're going to have this type of house. We're going to have this type of car. Our kids are going to be like this, and this is what we shall name our kids. So now they're getting you invested in the mind game of, okay, he said he wants to get married and have kids with me and do this and have a nice big house. When he's trying to make you fall for the okey doke, it makes you thinking he's invested. On the other hand,
right.
he is trying to speed run to the pussy.
That's insane.
That's it. Trying to get you invested.
I feel like
There's
another
love.
red. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like another red flag is if a man calls women bitches.
Yeah, that too.
I just had to say that. I think that's
That too.
weird.
Yep, that too. Love bombing.
Hmm.
Definitely when somebody showers you with all these extreme love and attention and gifts the first week you know each other, that's can be a red flag.
Okay.
You're dramatic, or I call it female behavior, but I know a lot of women are not like this. Like, how do I say this? Okay. So I was getting to know this guy,
Hmm.
and we were supposed to get together one evening for dinner, and
Hmm.
we were talking for maybe 2 or 3 months by then. I was like, "Hey, I'm running late. The work ran over and this and that and this and that. It's just I'm running late. So I mean, maybe I can meet you in an hour or so, or a little bit, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Okay." And he's like, "Well, I have a flight in the morning." And I was like, "Well, you didn't tell me that." So there's a little bit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we didn't get together that night. So he had a flight that morning. And so, he went to go fly wherever, after, we were having a back and forth, turned into like a little argument. It wasn't an argument to me, but to him, it was an argument. So I just sent a thumbs up emoji because I'm not going to argue with you,
Right.
thumbs up, I'm not going to get in an argument about something stupid. So he flies to visit his grandma or something like that. And so I'm on Snapchat doing my thing, I went to the gym. You know what? No, wait. That night, I was running late. I went and saw a movie. I was like, well, the rest of my evening's gone. So, I mean, what should I do? And I went and saw a movie, and I don't regret it. I saw a movie by myself. I see movies by myself all the time. The next day, I went to the gym. I posted a picture of me at the gym, and I also posted a picture of me at the movies the night before. Then
Mhm.
that day, I'm like, after the gym, I'm like, well, damn, I was supposed to go to this restaurant last night with so and so. Why don't I just go get the food I wanted? While wait on him to come back, why can't I just go get my own food? I went and got the food. I posted it on Snapchat. Okay. And I come back, the next day, he's like, you're trying to hurt me. And I was like, I haven't spoken to you in 3 days. What are you talking about? Yeah, you haven't spoken to me in 3 days. I was like, yeah, because you didn't respond to me when I sent the thumbs up emoji. He's like, you're trying to hurt me by sending the thumbs up emoji, and I got PTSD from it. And I said, what? And he said, then you're going on dates with other people. And I'm like, I went to the movies. He was like, yeah, you went to the movies, and then you went to go get the food that you wanted, that we were supposed to get together. And I was like, I did those things by myself. He's like, well, you're purposely trying to hurt me and give me PTSD by doing that.
What the fuck?
That's the kind of dramatic I'm talking about.
Dramatic ass.
Mm-hmm. As fuck.
My God. Oh my
Then
God.
there's doesn't communicate, won't listen to you or your perspective, and then doesn't use condoms. You better get that dirty bitch away from you.
Mm.
Get that flea bag and send him back to the pound if he ever tells you that.
That's
Most of these
insane.
men don't get tested neither.
They sure
You
don't.
need to get tested after every single partner that you have had.
Please.
Send that mutt away. Because that's disgusting. You just
Oh my
raw dogging
God.
every single bitch you meet, and your body count is
That's
603.
nasty. Ooh.
That
Ew.
don't make no sense.
I can smell that through the mic. My
I wish I had a
God.
gasp sound effect.
My God. If y'all ever meet a man and he be like, oh, I don't use condoms, and y'all agree to fuck him, you're disgusting. Because at the end of the day, you are not the only one. And guess what? I hope and pray as soon as you got done fucking him, you went to go get checked. If you didn't get checked, you're nasty. That just defines what type of nasty bitch you are. That's disgusting.
Protect yourselves. It's an evil world out there.
It's the evil world we live in.
This girl on Instagram I saw, she was 19 years old. She lost her virginity. I think she got HIV and herpes and something else. And what was that parasite called? Trichomania or something like that. She
Oh,
got
yeah.
all three from a man who said, I was burning the day of, but it went away, so I thought it was good. And this nigga proceeded to take this girl's virginity and have raw sex with her.
I would have beat his ass with a fucking bat. And I would have let the
Mm-mm.
dogs eat his flesh. That is fucked up.
It's horrible.
You niggas are nasty.
Then chases women instead of a career.
Mm.
There are niggas who make it their whole life to fuck, bang, 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 pound, 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 pound town. That's where they live, pound town in their head. And they have no hopes of a career, no degree, no future, no 401k, no retirement. That's just in their head. They live to have sex.
They do
And
have
that's
a
their
career.
purpose.
You want to know what it is?
What's their career?
Rapping. Sorry. Sorry.
Rapping.
Hear me
Rapping.
out. Anybody, I feel like anybody
true.
who, see, anybody who quotes unquote say, oh, I want to be a rapper, be the main ones that be over here fucking and having parasites and chlamydia and gonorrhea all on their penis.
I met a guy who he wasn't the rapper, but his friends were the rappers, and he was managing his friends to be rappers
My
because he had no
God.
talent. Birds of a feather flock together,
Hmm. Make you a sucker.
or athlete, or athletes.
My God. My God.
Then there's you're an easy date. You're low maintenance. You're a cheap date. Now, bitch, if he tells you I love how low maintenance you are, you better run for the motherfucking hills because you're not getting shit from him. If anything, he's getting shit from you.
Run, rabbit,
Run,
run, rabbit.
run, rabbit, run,
Run,
rabbit.
rabbit, run.
Like you girls that be accepting ice cream and chicken nuggets for dick. Then y'all want to wake up in a tizzy when he say, I love how easy you are. I'm easy. Yes, you are.
Wait,
Yes, you are.
you said chicken nuggets and ice cream for dick. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
That's all he's like, damn, that's all it takes. God damn. Come here,
Like,
bitch.
damn, I just gotta throw the bitch some hot fries and she gonna pop. Like, damn, I could throw this bitch some hot fries and she gonna get a pussy up that quick. God
Man, I
damn.
take this out to the $1, $2, $3 menu. And she gon' pop it in the drive.
That bitch gonna pop it open for a
Damn.
4 for 4. God damn. Oh my God.
Damn. He be like, damn, bitch, have some respect for yourself. God, you don't want nothing from me. Oh my God. I saw a tweet that said free pussy is scary because damn, you don't want something from me.
Right?
And it had like thousands and thousands. I'm like, these niggas know what's up. They know.
Man, I saw this interview with okay, so have you watched this stuff like it's like 20 girls and then they got to
Mhm.
talk to okay, so they had one with Quavo.
I saw that.
You saw the bitch, she was like,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, I like sucking and fucking." He was like, "Well damn bitch, what am I bitch, I can't eat at the table with you." God damn. Girl. What? You just off
He's
the rip with it like, "Yeah,
he
I
said
like sucking and fucking."
he was like, Skip. He's like, I can't sit at the dinner table with her. I can't take her home to mama. I can't do that.
Like, damn.
These niggas know. They
They
know.
know. They do. Y'all, oh my God. Mm-mm.
Damn. Keep your legs closed. If you have been single for less than a year, you are not over shit.
Talk about it.
That person who, because these people be in 3, 4, 5, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year relationships and then try to jump back into a new one. Thinking they ready to move on from the hurt. But
Hmm.
they haven't. They haven't done no work. They haven't seen not one therapist. They haven't done no journaling, no meditation, reflection, or whatsoever. But they think they ready to go in a new one with a new person.
Right. Talk about it.
Shit's crazy.
Coming from somebody who has been in a long term relationship and is I'm not gonna say I'm still going through the hurt, but I have those moments. Um Sometimes it take a long time for you to actually get back in the dating scene. Like
Mm-hmm.
looking at your friends or looking at people that's tied up and booed up, it's just like, damn, you be wanting it, but then it's like, are you mentally ready for it? Like
Mm-hmm.
mentally, can you sit down and be like, okay, I think I'm ready to get in a relationship. Okay, so once you get in a relationship, how you gonna handle it from there? You not
Mm-hmm.
ready. Because once you get in a relationship and you not fully over that person, then you're gonna start, oh, well, so and so didn't do it like this, or so and so, see, you not ready. You're not ready to be in a relationship because you still keep bringing that same person into that relationship that you're trying to build and
Mm-hmm.
make. That's a red flag too.
I'm pretty
Talk
sure
about
that's a
it.
topic on the list. Have you fully healed?
Come on, man.
I'm pretty. That's a topic on the list. I remember that.
That is, my God.
Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
no, this is what I got from my boyfriend. No effort to broaden your horizons. If you
I
are
love that.
comfortable staying in the same shit, doing the same thing over and over. Some people like routine. That's not what I'm talking about. It's like if you are I'm not gonna say not where you should be, or you're not even striving to be a better person than you were yesterday. Let's say, oh, I want to read a new book and learn about this. I want to watch this documentary and learn about that. Or I want to do this and that. I want to try this. I want to try that. No, you're comfortable. Or like, I want to travel here and see what these people are about. But it's like, if you are comfortable staying in your little bubble, doing the same stuff, robbing, stealing, killing, whatever you've been doing, going back and forth between jail, illegal shit, this and that, then that's a red flag.
Right. I mean, that that goes for sure. Like literally, you want to do the same shit, hang out with these same people, but you not want to open up your horizons. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how about we actually save money, get a passport, and let's go to Dubai, or
Mm-hmm.
let's go to Jamaica. Let's actually take a trip. Oh no, I just want to hang with my homeboys out here on the block. You you don't need nobody. You need your homeboys. They could bend you over if that's needed be, because it seems like you don't want to fuck with me. You rather fuck with your homeboys. So let them fuck you from the back and put the dick in your mouth. Since if that's what you want, go ahead. By all means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you. But I'm gonna open my horizons and I'm gonna, I'm gonna go
Right.
forward. I can't
Right.
be on the block selling cock.
Okay. I'm gonna run through these last few. Okay. Just because a dude flexes his money, don't mean that he actually have money. If he
Right.
has this big nice car, these big ass chains, fucking luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all them from head to toe, that's a red flag for me. Because why are you spending
Hmm.
all your money on clothes? Why are you spending all your money flexing it on social media? To me, that
Child.
means you either ain't never had money, so you a bad spender, or you actually don't have money. That could be all. Like some people, they will pull out all they have in the bank, spread it on their arm, and deposit it right back in there.
That's
There are
insane.
people, TikTokers in group chats, who rent one Lamborghini for $250 a person for a day. They each get an hour with the Lamborghini, take pictures, videos, content, and then they pass it to the next person and they return it to the rental company.
That's weird.
I'm so for real.
That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird as fuck.
So you girls don't get surprised by the sparkly things, okay? Just because he flexes it, number one, that don't mean he'll spend it on you. Because
Right.
some of the people that flex, they be the stingiest.
Right.
And number
Clock it.
two, all that glitters is not gold. I
Mm.
like a man who is put together. He can be well put together and look rich without having all that name brands and shit on.
Right.
Feminine energy. Like if you I'm gonna wait for this woman to approach me. I'm gonna wait for this and that. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit back and be my passenger princess, nigga. You know, you're not for me.
I was just about to
You're
say
not
that.
for me.
Mm-mm. I need you to approach me, please.
Hmm.
But like,
I'm
hi,
not
how you
doing that.
doing? My name is so and so. I saw you from across the room. I think you're beautiful. Da, 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 da. Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Draw's gonna get wet
Hmm.
instantly. But you
Hmm.
waiting on me to talk to you 30 years later.
Right. And then there's you cater to me. You supposed to do this for me. I'm a man. I supposed to lay on the couch and play games all day while you cook, clean, and serve me and work for me and give me money when I need it to fill my gas tank. And you take my car to go get washed and you vacuum out my car as well.
Sound like my ex.
Man. Okay. Last ones. Okay. Homophobic, transphobic, any of the phobics.
Mm,
If you believe in any of that, leave me alone. I don't believe in that. You believe in 50-50, leave me alone. And
right.
then you agree with those dirty ass, stinking ass male podcasts that be
My
floating
God.
around anyway. In any way, if you believe in what they say, you are not for me.
Period. Period. And that's just that on that.
Hmm. Okay. And then I have some. I want to finish it positively. Okay. So my personal green flags are: you're caring, baby. Let me get that for you, baby. I'll carry that for you. I took that trash out for you, and call me if you need anything. That's what my boyfriend says all the time when we get off the phone. Call me if you need anything.
I love that.
Hmm. A provider mindset. A career man. You actually have shit you want to do with your life. Understands a man's role in a relationship. He have 3 pictures max of themselves in their phone, and they all have to be blurry, uncomfortable, and from 2007. Because I do not need a man with 17 million pictures of himself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that. The real niggas, they have no pictures of themselves.
Right.
Then there's loves to eat cooch and does not care if you shave. Ass is a bonus.
Wait, I'm sorry. It was the ass is the bonus for me. I'm sorry. Continue.
Mm-hmm. Because some of y'all be like, oh no, I can't do this, I can't show him that because I didn't shave. The real ones, the real niggas would be like, girl, take your drawers off. Please stop fucking with me. You know, because the first time I was talking to, you know, this was years ago. I was like, man, I don't think we can have sex because I didn't shave. He was like, so? I was like,
Mm.
well, because you know, this and that. I was like, he said, girl, take your panties off. Please stop playing with me. Please.
Must be fucking
The real
nice.
ones do not care. They do
Must
not
be
care.
nice.
They understand, like that's another one. Understands that a woman has body hair. It's gonna happen. You know. Green flags is not. It's not a necessity, but does not have social media. I love me a man with no social media
I love that. Please
because they
give
do
me
not
one.
be manipulated by what's going on and this and that. My boyfriend, he
Mm-hmm.
be out the loop. He be like, oh, look at this. I saw that TikTok 3 months ago. I'm like, yeah, babe. Yeah, it's funny, you know. But no. Stays out of women business, but
Come
will
talk
listen
about
when
it.
I want to talk about it.
Talk about it. Talk about
Stay
it.
out of women business, Greg.
Talk about it, please. Oh my god.
Adventurous, likes to go out and experience and try new things or food or travel. Means
Mm-hmm.
you want to grow as a person. You're
Right.
attentive. They notice if your mood changes. Like, oh, baby, you know, you on your period today? Let me get some snacks for you. Let me run a bath for you. Are you having a bad day, baby? Come on, let's go out. And, you know, let's go out and see this movie that I know you would like, you know, or let's do this and that.
Right.
And then I'm going to cap it off with remembers small details about you, stuff that I don't even remember saying.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Oh, I love your list. Your list is
Oh,
very
thank you.
amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have a list. I
Oh, I
do,
made one.
but I mean, it's basically all that what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I say I didn't have a list only because I lived with a man who gave me red flags and I thought they were green. So I'm trying to still learn the difference between a red flag and a green flag. So it's still a learning process for me right now.
Okay, and that's okay.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to hear yours because I'm like, okay, this is what to look out for. This is what's not to look out for. And with us talking
Mm-hmm.
about this, it made me kind of open up my eyes a little bit more to realizing the green flags and the red flags because it's really hard
Mm-hmm.
looking for those because sometimes they don't come out as such. They kind of be hiding
Mm-hmm.
behind the shelves, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, and not like girls, boys, whoever. Like, if you don't recognize something as a red flag, don't beat yourself in the past.
Hmm.
Don't beat yourself up about it because it's a learning experience. It really is a learning experience going through life. As you get older, you will learn things that you wish you knew, but you know, there's no way for you to have known because you were
Right.
younger or you didn't experience this at the time or you were in a different place at the time. And that's okay.
Right. So yeah, I literally I had some stuff, narcissism, anger management, and
Mm-hmm.
me thinking anger management that was back at the time I thought it was a green flag or that was just something a normal behavior of them, if that makes sense.
Anger, what do you mean by anger management? They can manage their anger or they're unable to manage it.
Yeah, they're unable to.
Mm. God.
I mean
That's
but that
another
was at the time,
right.
that was at the time. But now, like being the age I am, I can see it
Mm,
for what it is. But at the time, I just thought that was just a
normal.
personality they had and they
Hmm.
didn't know how to control it and that was just something they needed to
Right.
work on.
Right. That's a definitely a black flag because by no means is it okay for somebody to put their hands on you because they are angry about what you said or did or this and that.
Right.
Like it's not okay.
It's not. Not at all. Mm-mm.
But yeah, do you have anything else to add?
Um, honestly, I do. I just have like two questions.
Hmm.
What do you consider baggage in a relationship?
Baggage is when there's okay, so there's you have trauma that happened to you, and that's so unfortunate.
Mhm.
But in your past, but then there's you dealing with it, addressing it, and overcoming it. But then there's
Mhm.
some people who jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, not unpacking all of that baggage and the things that happened to them, or they might have did, or what was said or done to them, and
Right.
taking it in the next relationship. Oh, you're just like my ex. Oh, you're just like this. Oh, my ex used to do this for me. Oh, my ex used
Red
to do that for
flag.
me. That's
That's a red
baggage.
flag. And that's a definite red flag. I
Hmm.
just had to ask because, a lot of women, when they talk about like baggage, it's like, okay, what type of baggage are you talking about? And
Hmm.
with you saying that, it does make more sense
Right.
because that was on an honest question that I wanted to know. Because
Right.
when I think of baggage, I'm thinking of like when you hear, oh, what type of baggage is a no go in a relationship, the first thing somebody say, a baby.
I mean, if that person does not want to date, because I don't want to date people with kids, because
Right.
I'm not stepmother material. I already know that, you know. But like, I mean, if you don't want to date somebody with kids, that's fine. That's your choice.
Right.
You know, it's your choice. But a child is not. I can't describe a child as baggage. That's just a human being that happened from the last relationship.
Exactly. I mean, I
But
wouldn't
if you
consider that as
but if
baggage
you have
either.
baby mama or baby daddy drama, that's baggage.
For
There's a
sure.
lot
For
of
sure.
yeah, there's a lot of
Yes.
shit. Like it's supposed to be the two of us in this room, but all this baggage, all these bags and boxes and shit is
Right.
taking up so much of the room. It's smothering me. Like,
Right, exactly. Like, leave the baby mama and the baby daddy shit alone. Like,
hmm,
again, I don't mind dating anybody with kids, but it's just like, when it comes to the baby mama bullshit, like, I don't want to be a part of it. I mean,
yeah,
as long as y'all have that, that understanding of I'm seeing someone else, you're seeing someone else, we're just keeping it copacetic and we're doing co-parenting.
hmm,
Okay, but if that's not the understanding and you still putting dick in her stomach and you are putting dick in my stomach, that is the problem that we're going to have because what are we doing? No. Yeah. But
man.
no, that was the only question I had.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll get to the email in just a moment, and we'll be
Hmm.
right back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
All
we
right,
are
y'all.
back. We only
We are
have
back.
one email this week, and we shall read it. Holy shit, y'all back. Hey girls, I got the notification that you ladies were back with another video, and literally I ran to go see it, and I finally get to put faces to the voices. You ladies are so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
Now,
you.
I don't want to start no drama, but it feels like JayMariee has not made an effort to do more with the podcast than Blue. I listened to the 24.5 episode and I really enjoyed it. I just think that there was so much effort in Blue to do it and not enough from JayMariee. Thank you, Blue, for letting us know about the updates and how life has been going for you. I am very disappointed in JayMariee and expect better. I have a couple questions that I think that needs to be answered. Why y'all keep bringing up old cast members from the previous show? Why do y'all keep talking about Soon? We want something new, and to keep hearing about them is getting old, and y'all need to talk about new shit. Just my opinion. JayMariee, I will let you speak first.
Okay, so to address the beginning, you stated that I didn't put an effort to the podcast. So if y'all didn't listen to the first episode, I did say at the beginning that I did sort of push the podcast away because I had a lot going on. And when life be life and a lot of things get in the way. And it's not that I just said fuck the podcast, because I love this podcast to the death of me. Okay. If it wasn't for Blue, this podcast still wouldn't be what it is today. You feel me? Um, as far as me not putting effort, where do you see that at? I just want to know. As where are you getting this information from that I'm not doing anything? The first episode, I barely had a mic. I have a mic now. You see? Okay. Okay. So again, where are you getting this information, or where do you feel as though I'm not putting any effort? Do you follow me on social media? Like, I just want to know. But I'm not going to get too crazy with you because, this is not the platform for that. And, I want to address you accordingly, and I want to address you professionally. So then the question is, why y'all keep bringing up old cast members? I didn't bring them up. And if I did, it was because y'all bring them up. We don't get on here talking about them. Y'all bring them up. Every email we done got so far, the question is always, oh, where's so and so? Where's so and so? We don't talk about so and so. We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Y'all niggas talk about Bruno. If y'all want to know so bad about what everybody else doing, you follow them. You go ask them where the hell they at. Stop asking us. We don't know, and we don't give a damn. This is our podcast. We're here to talk about discussions and advice for all walks of life. We are not here to talk about drama, and we definitely not here to talk about bullshit. We're here to help everybody that's listening to this podcast. So that's to address that question. Why do I keep talking about Tune? Because I fucking want to. I'm gonna talk about Tune until I go down to the grave. Tune has so many things that he had did that I feel that me and Blue feel that would help every single person learn from that mistake he did. That's why we talk about him. If you want something new, we got something new. But you ain't even gave saving season 2 a chance. You didn't.
Not even. That's my thing. This email was sent 24 hours after the first
Talk your
episode was
shit.
posted, where I clearly said, we are just here to talk, chill for this episode, and ease back into it. And if you listen to the beginning of this episode, we have 180 new topics. And like JayMariee said, you didn't even give it a chance. I don't know if you were overexcited or what. Hold on, JayMariee. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go
Keep
ahead.
going. Keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna keep talking about him until whatever. So I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you feel as though this is not the podcast for you, you can kindly exit stage left. Thank you for shopping at Target and have a safe trip home. Target is now closed. I hope you have a wonderful night. Make sure you get to your car
All associates
safe.
to the floor.
The store is closing. I mean, if you feel some type of way about that, go listen to somebody else. Or whoever you've been looking for, been asking about, go listen to their podcast. Period.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first and this is the last time that I'm addressing anything, or even Blue is addressing anything. If we get the email and y'all ask that question again, I'm ignoring it. Y'all gonna have to figure it out.
Oh God.
Point blank. Period. This is not the podcast for that. We're not doing that. We about to be in 2024. We're trying to escalate. We're trying to become bigger. We're not trying to be bottom of the barrel. So sorry. That is all I have to say.
First of all, my piece is you can't never start no drama on this podcast because no email can come between me and JayMariee. Me and JayMariee talk every single day. We have
Facts.
a rapport. We speak to each other. Everything that we need to talk about with each other, some underlying feelings, it's open. It's out and
Yep.
open. Can't no email, no person ever come between me and JayMariee.
That is facts.
And I also want to know, where did you get that from? Because that was something I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it, but it's something I did spontaneously without JayMarie's involvement. It was something I did off the cuff, just got on the mic, just started talking. And I just want to know what makes you think that. But
Right.
anyway, on to your second question, the snack. Okay, baby. Tea with Key. You will not come on my podcast telling me what I can and cannot speak about. There are things that you people are not privy to that happen behind the scenes, and I don't know why you think just we get on and just when us getting on and recording something, you think that's the full picture, but it isn't. You will never be able to silence me on my own podcast that I built with my own two hands. Now you can build your own podcast and say what you want to say, and that's you have every right to. But
Right.
me, this is my platform, and you will not tell me what to talk about.
Right.
And you know what? Tune. Okay? I say every time, obviously, you haven't been listening that hard. Every time I bring up Tune, and you listen to 24.5, his friends, they're five girls who are afraid of him, writing us every single day because they are scared about what he might do to them. And you think
Exactly.
I'm supposed to stop talking about it to please you? Because there is no we. You're speaking for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
unless there's two of you behind your email. But no,
Talk that
I'm
shit.
not going to stop talking about this potentially dangerous individual to please you. And I say all the time, we can learn from our real life. Tune has so many
Mm-hmm.
characteristics that of so many people just balled into one. You can
Right.
learn from it. And even if I changed the name on the stories, you wouldn't know the difference. So why do you care?
Exactly.
I did some math on this, okay? We mentioned Tune one time for 59 seconds in the first episode. The email, there was a 1 minute and 21-second lead up to the person saying they know who the emailer is behind the email, trying to get them on the Midnight Talks podcast or whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know when that's popping up yet, or if it ever will, saying me and JayMariee will be on it with the snack and tea with Key and whoever. Okay, baby, like, why am I in it? Like,
Right.
man, what did I do? Nothing, okay, baby. You didn't do
You didn't
shit.
do nothing at all. You good, K baby. I promise. It's just the
Like,
principle.
you know what? Why am I in it?
Why am
See,
I
look,
in
I
it?
ain't even did nothing. There was a 1 minute and 20-second lead up. I mentioned the snack by name, and I'll keep doing it if I want to. Because this is my podcast and no human puts fear in my heart. Mentioned for 20 seconds. The rest of the 2 minute and 9 seconds were us assuring the emailer that we have nothing to worry about, mentioning
Right.
no names whatsoever. That is 4 minutes and 49 seconds of the 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 32-second podcast episode. That
Talk
is
your shit.
3.94% of the episode. And you can tell me what to talk about 0% of the time.
So, with that being said, we do not bring these people up. You people who listen to us, y'all, the listeners, y'all be so curious to
I
know.
mean,
I mean, what the fuck?
and I'm not mad at the people who have alerted us. I appreciate you guys for
Right.
alerting us that somebody is either talking crap about us behind the scenes or saying that we're going to appear on a brand new podcast, which isn't the case. I appreciate y'all because those are people that frequently email us for advice, and I appreciate them. I'm not getting at them. It's
Right.
just like, why do you care? Why do you care so much? And when it's like this is, I think this is something that's been on your chest because the first episode dropped not even 24 hours later. You send the emails telling us to stop talking about them.
You got something on your
Not
chest
mad
that
at you.
you want to talk about? Not you,
Unless you
the.
were a stand of the snack. I mean, I'm not, because it doesn't hurt me to mention that name. I
I
don't
mean,
care. I don't care.
right. Period.
I mean,
I
I will
mean,
stop because it's not benefiting. I mean, you know, like JayMariee said, I'm trying to keep it professional, but it's like you gotta be real sometimes and put it out there. That's why I said his name, because let's just put it out there. Because I'm tired of dancing around the issues. In 2024, we're gonna get at it and we're gonna leave it alone.
exactly. Period.
Period.
So
Period.
if y'all already got the answers from what season one when y'all asked the question in season one, was anybody coming back, and we told y'all then no.
Mm-hmm.
So no one's coming back. No one's. It's just Blue, JayMariee and Blue and JayMariee. Point blank. Period. Y'all ask, so ain't nobody bringing nobody up. So at this point, this podcast ain't for you, love. So I mean,
Literally. And it's just like you didn't even give it the thing that baffles me is we didn't even get into the first actual episode. We have 180 topics. Like I don't know if you was excited, you got too excited to talk. But it's like, damn,
right.
let me put the tip in first. Damn, bitch, hungry for the whole dick. Didn't even put the tip in. We have 180 topics. You gonna be all right.
And you just instantly going in on us. Oh, sorry, you
Child.
can't go in on us. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
You tried to go in on us over not paying attention and not listening correctly.
I'll do a whole episode on Tune tomorrow, please.
Shit. Where will we begin? Like,
Man.
I'll do it to. I mean, are you? But the crazy part about it is, you emailing us. You gonna be tuned in if we do it. That's the crazy part. You're going to tune in. So just stop with the antics. That's all. Period.
Mm-hmm. Thank you
I
for
ain't got
coming in.
nothing else to say about it. I ain't gonna bring this shit up no more. But
I don't.
you know, I'm done with it.
Yeah, I don't. I don't either. You know, I'm standing on business 2024.
Period.
But yeah, thank you. Come again and drive safe. Okay. But anyway, you guys, you know, I didn't. I didn't want to have to say that. Well, that was the nicest way I could say this. But life goes on. But yeah, okay, we're gonna get into the end portion of the episode where we say our positive quotes, and we're gonna wash, rinse, and repeat next episode. So my
Period.
quote is, "I kept going, not because I wanted to. Trust me, all of me wanted to stop. I kept going because I deserved to know what not giving up on myself felt like."
I love that. It's not really a quote, but this is just something to get y'all through the day. It says, "Dear me, I deserve all good things. I'm powerful. I accept myself. It'll all be okay. I'm strong. I will achieve my goals and dreams. I can do it."
Mm-hmm.
Period. Hopefully that gets y'all through the day.
My soundboard is broken. I was cheering. God
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
Oh well. You know what?
What?
But you guys, no, I was gonna say,
Oh.
but yeah, I was just gonna close it out. Okay, you guys, this has been another great episode. I'm really looking forward to season 2 and delivering on all the 180. We really got 180 topics. I was like, what?
That's
I was like,
insane. That's
there's no
crazy.
way. I mean, it makes sense because I was adding 3-4 topics a day. We were all adding 3-4 topics a day. And that's crazy. But you know what? I'm ready to take that ride. And you rocking, I'm rolling, JayMariee.
And you rolling, I'm rocking. Let's go.
Okay, you guys, this has been Blue.
And this is JayMariee.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.